What's going on, folks? My name is Joe, aka J to the OE. Welcome or welcome back to Joey's Games, where we talk about video games, food, nerd stuff, or anything else that's going on in my life. Yesterday was May 31st, 2025, and I had a chance to take my son and a good buddy of mine to Big Lick Comic-Con in Chantilly, Virginia, at the Dulles Expo Center. And I got a little bit carried away. It's a smaller con, especially compared to Awesome Con last month. I still really am into like comics and nerd stuff, and so I thought I'd take you along with me. So here we go. But before we do that, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section, what is your favorite comic book? So I got there late, thinking that the line would be gone, but I was wrong. So my son's over there pointing at all the comic books and characters, and he loved seeing all the cosplay and seeing all the people come to life. That's my buddy Dan with my son. And this was the entrance. As you can see, it's not as crazy as Awesome Con, but what I loved is that there are a lot more authors and artists here that you could really interact with. And this is really what I was here for. I was looking for toys, looking for comic books, and looking, of course, for video games. I love all the Star Wars stuff here. We took some photos. You see that battle droid down. And we wanted to take a look first at Artists Alley, where I wanted to see all the artists, all the local artists and artisans that was here. I saw this cool dude. He's Filipino just like me, and he had some really cool Filipino art. So check him out right there. That's his card. And yeah, man, check him out. I thought it was really cool. And I wish I could have picked up some of those stickers, but it was just a little bit too big for me. Here's some Ghostbusters. You know, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. And actually, that kind of freaked my son out a little bit. And so we decided to keep moving. Here are some toys that I thought was really cool. I didn't really know what I was looking for. I mean, you know, I'm collecting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm collecting Power Ranger stuff. I thought this Data here was really cool. This was the toy that I had growing up. And man, I saw these Fraggle Rock toys, and right next to them, Bikers from Mars. I remember having Vinny growing up, but man, that was a really cool throwback. I ain't paying $30 for no figure though, at least not for those, so I passed. What I really wanted to meet was this guy, Jason Shaw. He is the writer and creator of Snow Monkey, and I was really happy to meet him and get his autograph and sign. I read that at Free Comic Book Day, and I was really interested, and I was really happy that he was there, and I'm glad that he signed both of his books. And I can't wait for 3 and 4 to come out. Of course, we have to look at some video games here. I couldn't really hunt as much because I had my son in tow with me, but I already had a list of what I really wanted to get, and luckily this was in alphabetical order. I only got one video game, but we'll talk about that at the end of this video. Meanwhile, my son got really into these Gaucho machines, and for some reason he wanted this little duck. And of course we got a little duck, and I wanted this Spider-Man Gaucho, so he got that as well. And we got a clear little duck here. He wasn't as impressed with that, but he was really impressed with this Miles Morales Gaucho that we got. This is Red Gator from Sunset Beach, North Carolina.
Thank you.
Hey, he hooked us up for my son. This Penguin Mario. Man, this is great. I love the community. Love the community. That was Red Gator from Sunset Beach, North Carolina. He saw my son looking at a toy and, you know, instantly just gave us like $5 off. And I thought that was really nice of him. You know, unprompted, really cool. He saw just a little collector and wanted to help us out, which I really appreciated. You know, I love my discounts because your boy over here is cheap. And what I really love about this place is that I get to meet a lot more smaller authors. So I actually had a chance to talk to an author about this new book that he had. Before this is Hulk Lou Ferrigno, and here is the author that I talked to.
Living in the
the last city on Earth. Everything has sort of gotten worse, and people have, moved smaller, only for, spoilers, them to discover that might not necessarily be the case. And so it's a coming-of-age story for these two, as well as exploring the world.
Okay.
And there's a talking dog. So.
That was Zachary Rhodes with Gene 515. And yeah, I'm glad that he signed that book for me. And, I'm going to show you everything that I got this Comic-Con here. I got a little bit more than I thought I'd get, but it's all fun. So here's my pickups for Big Lick Comic-Con 2025. The first is what my son got. He wanted a Mario toy, and so he got a Penguin Mario. Me and him are into penguins, and he loves Mario. And so we got this. The funny thing is, as soon as we got home, he just wanted to play video games. So he still hadn't wanted to open this just yet. But that's okay, because then I could show you. And I thought it was really cool. So the only video game that I got is something that I've been looking for a bit, but just haven't seen. It's pretty common. I just haven't seen it in stores. It's Karate Kid. I remember playing this growing up and have just been loving it. Even the mini game with the chopsticks and the fly. And yeah, he gave me a pretty good deal. I got this for $10 and I'm pretty happy about it. I can't wait to put it in and play it. This will be played literally after this video. So I also got a few books which you saw me get. Jason Shaw was there again, the creator, writer of Snow Monkeys. And this is kind of the Cons variant of his cover for Snow Monkeys 1. And Snow Monkeys 2. He also had Snow Monkeys 3, which wasn't out until July. But, we'll see. This was the free comic book day edition. This is what got me into that. And I'm like, oh, man. So this is basically you're a girl who has, it's like an ancient helmet of Wukong. And it gives you powers. And, yeah, stuff happens, which is really, really cool. I can't wait for the 3rd and the 4th. This is only out of 4, which is great for me, which means I don't have to invest that amount of crazy time with it. And then, that last guy I was talking to, his name was Zachary Rhodes. I thought this said Genesis, but he corrected me. It's Gene 515. And, it's post-apocalyptic. And you know how sometimes there's that, this is how he got me. He's like, there's a man and his boy. Well, there's a man and his dog. This story is that there's a dog and a man. So the man has a person, or the dog has a person. And I just thought it was really cool. I thought the art was cool. It reminded me of those old, kid books. I love that the letters are big so that I can just read them. I love chatting with him and talking to him about this stuff. And I can't wait to get into this. I'll probably read this before bed today. So yeah, this will be good. Now we're going to talk about the toys that I got. This was great. This was totally random. And I was literally walking. Hey, bud. It's my cat. I was literally walking home, walking to leave. And I just saw this at the table. Is a Moses action figure. And, man, I just thought it was hilarious and amazing. And he gave me a good deal on it. Because he was like, he doesn't know anyone who's actually going to buy it. So I was like, well, I don't want to give you $10. And, yeah, this will go great with my Jesus action figure. And so I thought it was a great thing. I love this stuff. I think it's funny for, I don't really talk about my personal life, but I work at a church. And I really think it's funny that they have these action figures. And I actually saw another Jesus action figure. My youth pastor had it, and it was sort of in this art, and he had wheels on his feet, and so he looked like he glided. It was hilarious. And so, but yeah, I just have this bendable Jesus, and I thought it would go great with the Moses action figure. And so I was like, hey, why not? Also comes with removable stone tablets. So crazy. Next thing I got was Wong from Doctor Strange. He is now the new Ancient One, Sorcerer Supreme. I'm definitely going to open this up. I haven't decided if I'm going to do an unboxing, because, I don't know. But yeah, I love all the Asian characters in the MCU. You know, so I was looking for Shang-Chi and Wong, and so I found Wong, and again, $10, not bad. And they got me though, because right next to it, it was all these like Funko Pop Blockbuster Rewind things, and you know, it's either this or this mystery chase thing. And I'm a sucker for those guys, especially at $5. So I thought we'd open it together. So there's Back to the Future. It's either Doc Brown or the mystery chase figure. So let's open it and see. I don't have my karambit with me. I just have a very non-fancy box cutter. So I really like that it's in these small VHS like looking things. So here we go. Who do we get? Wow. Whoa. Oh, that is the chase. Yo. Yeah. So instead of getting the regular Doc Brown, I got the Doc Brown with the hat. And wow. That is very cool. Let me take them out. So there's a Blockbuster Rewind card here. And I got the mystery figure. All right. Let's see if I'm 2 for 2, huh? Let's see. So, I'll either get Michelangelo or something else. If I get this, then it was just kind of... Then I feel like, oh, well, it was all like that. But, hey, it makes you feel special anyways, right? So, here we go. It's Michelangelo. Good. Okay. Regular Michelangelo. Still really cool. My second favorite turtle. Aside from Leonardo. So yeah. And now you got a little card there. Man, I thought that was cool. Little nunchucks there. Yeah, definitely gonna display this later. So that's it. That was Big Lick Comic Con 2025. I hope you enjoy this vlog stuff. Because I really enjoy just kind of taking you guys along with me. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I will see you later, or I will see you another time.